light setup. I'll show you guys what it looks like in the back here. I still got to clean it up a little bit. But I mean, it's coming along. I mean, it's not a show truck, but when you're in this fucking thing as long as I am sometimes, you want to make it a little bit more enjoyable. Next step, after getting the e-brake and a couple things done, I'm going to change the windshield, even though that's not really a safety factor. I am going to get these front doors built for 2 8s, Godfather 8s, 1 bullet tweeter per front door. Back doors can fuck off. I don't really care about them. And I'll be doing either, I don't know, maybe 6 8s under the back seat, or I'm going to be doing a blow through if I have the space with the 5th wheel, because I'm going to be running a 5th wheel on this truck. And my only discrepancy is if I'm running a 5th wheel and my tonneau cover's rolled up and we get rain, what do? I mean, unless my sound system, my speaker box is waterproofed, I don't know. So I'm gonna have to go with the, more reliable way, which appears to be probably an under the seat setup with probably 6 subs, because my shit has to be banging. I don't want to have little Alpine Type R setup like everybody used to do back in the early 2000s. So I'll probably end up doing I don't know, probably go with American base. I'm an American base guy. I mean, unless you could show me a brand that's gonna, take me away from American base, I don't really think that's gonna ever happen. I love American base. RE Audio, I love them too, but unfortunately they're discontinued. So as of right now, it's probably gonna be American base with an American base 500.1, and then, my doors will be ran off of probably one of my 3500 VFL FR amps for the time being, until my Yukon's done. Then I can put that amp back in there, and then I'll get another dedicated amplifier for this truck, and hopefully it gets pretty windy in this truck. I think 6 subs under the seat in the right box would do great numbers, like at least a 150 on the right power, maybe more, I don't know, but do some hair tricks, be on the road for 20 hours at a time or whatever, have the music going. It'll keep you awake a lot better than quiet time. So yeah, this truck has been a big work in progress. I did the whole body on it. I bought a donor truck. I didn't realize till everything was off my truck and we went at the donor truck that this thing was rotted out on the floor pan in a spot that I didn't really get down and have a look at when I bought it. I seen the body and I was like, it's in really good shape. And sure enough, the body's not in good shape. Unfortunately, I said, you know what, we're already this far, it's in better shape than what I had. The box in better shape, fenders were like new, etc., etc. And yeah, it needs a lot of body work. I put a temporary new floor pan in here. It needs a floor cross member, or floor brace, if you want to call it that, right here at the driver's side front. There's a brace that goes from right side to left side. That's rotted out up here in the kick panel underneath the floor. So got to do that. Get someone that's better than I am at fabricating to weld the floor pan in, because I was at a point where I was going to say, you know what, I'm just going to do a whole nother body swap, but I don't have another $5K laying around to just buy a truck, because you're going to have to spend $5K on just a body to get a really clean body. And truthfully, you know what, at the end of the day, this truck is great. It's been great to me. It's got $500,000 on it, new injectors, all kinds of new parts on it. I wouldn't want to get rid of this truck, as it has been like, I've only had it for a year and a half, but it's only left me on the side of the road one time, and that was only because the wire actually melted. I think there was a mouse that got under the hood, because it sat for 2 years before I bought it. My friend did the injectors, put 1,000K on them. His business took off, and this truck ended up sitting for 2 years. He bought 2 brand new trucks, and I have all the paperwork for brake lines, fuel lines, head gaskets, head studs, injectors. The valves were adjusted. Fuck, I've done MBRP 4-inch exhaust, downpipe back. I've done the Pioneer double din. Now I've done all these lights. I've done, slotted drilled rotors all the way around, new calipers, plus the whole body swap that cost me a ton of money for absolutely no reason, because the donor body really wasn't all that much better, considering I had a hole in the floor. So eventually when I get the dough, it's either I'm just gonna do the whole inner outer rockers, the floor pan, or I'm just gonna buy a whole nother donor truck and swap over everything again. I don't owe this truck any money, so that's part of the reason why I'm gonna keep it and just work it. And if it lets me down, I'll fix it, because it's been a good truck. I put 100,000 kilometers on this thing, and like I said, it's only left me stranded once because it's sat. Unfortunately, a mouse got under the hood, chewed a wire, and Bernie over at BR Power Source, him and his wife were able to, figure out where that wire was. Unfortunately, back then I wasn't really too inclined with diesels and whatnot, but this truck has taught me a lot. It's taught me a lot of little things. Security system, primer. I've learned a lot. I'm actually at the point in my life where I'm helping a lot of diesel owners now with their issues. Because, I've been in that situation where I felt stuck and helpless, and now I'm able to help other people that were in the same spot that I was. So, other than that, new batteries. I've done eliminators, which are, going to stay under the hood for now. I got a couple North Star Group 31s I'm going to put in the back for the sound system, or I'm going to sell those and go with the lithium. What else have I done? Cold air intake. Oh yeah, EFI Live tuned by Bernie at BR Power Source. When he fixed that wire, I said, you know what? Let's tune it while we're at it. Unfortunately, I haven't done a lift pump yet, which is going to be on my list. It's nothing really too major right now, as I don't really push this truck to the limits all the time. I mean, it's there when I want it and when I need it, but not all the time. I like to take care of this truck. Yes, I do beat it up a little bit here and there, but not nonstop. If you pull up to me at a light, I will put in 4x4, and more than likely I'm going to smoke your ass from light to light, unless you got like a 400 horsepower car. That's all-wheel drive as well, because when I brake boost this thing at 2,500 RPM, 0 to 60 miles an hour, my best time so far was 5.1 seconds. And this is a full crew cab pickup truck. 6.5 foot box, full crew cab. It's what, 6,700 pounds, I think, somewhere around there. And it is fast. It moves, man. Yeah, other than that, there's just a few more things I want to do with this truck, make it a little bit more enjoyable. Eventually, when I start making some more big money with it, once I'm fully legal, I'll end up doing the body, and then eventually I'll be getting a top kick as my primary work truck, and then I'll have this old baby as my backup. If I get a top kick and it lets me down, at least this truck will be, legal to haul and whatever else, have the commercial safety, and it'll be there for my backup. Because we all know, haulers, if your vehicle is down, your money's down, so you always have to have a backup. And you know what? Come to think about it, a lot of people that do hot shotting, when they talk about them going months without making money because of a truck, and that's why, you know what? Listen, I've made money hauling. I know a lot of people that make a lot of money hauling. They gross $25K a month. They take home probably about $15K a month. They could even do more than that. They've done more than that. It just all depends, but, $15K is roughly the number. That's the magic number where you want to be when you're hauling, They break down. They don't have a backup truck. These trucks are being worked to the max. How do you expect it to last 6 months without having a single issue? You're making 15 grand a month. Put a couple bucks away to the side. Go to the dealer. Go wherever you got to go. Go get your loan. Finance another truck. I understand that it's more money every month, but you know what? I would rather spend an extra $1,000 or $1,500 a month on a payment on a truck and know that I have a backup to make my $15,000 a month than be without a truck and be screwed. Because we all know, if you break down, you're making no money. Then what do? If you're not smart with your money, what are you going to do? You can't do nothing. You got to, if you have money, you got to, take that money, go buy another truck, do another commercial safety, get the insurance added. All that could take time. So you need to have these things done as soon as you make the money. When you make the money, you see your business is a steady float. Go buy another truck. If somehow the business doesn't work out at the end of the day, which hardly ever happens if you know business, then Sell the shit. Buy a truck, find a good deal like I always do. I always find great deals. So if anything ever happened where my business is going to go under, I know I'm going to get my money back because I always get good deals. And I'm not trying to be a smartass. I'm not trying to be cocky, but it's facts. I always get good deals. Everybody knows me as the guy that gets the deals. A lot of people come to me to help them find things and get good deals. So don't be that guy that's truckless making no money and making the business look fucked up because you didn't have a backup truck or you didn't have a backup plan and now you're stuck at home making no money. Don't be that guy. Use your mind, make money. Anyways, guys, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, notify button, whatever. Anyways, later.